This morning, CU Boulder professors are joining an international movement to clean up our indoor air quality. They've already published a blueprint for what that could look like.
Now, news reporter Nusha Roy joins us now, and taking this idea from an idea to reality is a really long and difficult road.
Yeah, it definitely is. It would also, however, have really wide impacts. We are talking about the air we're breathing in our offices, at school, and indoor public spaces. And the scientists want to set a standard for CO2, carbon monoxide, and other particles that can ultimately lodge in your lungs and then get into your bloodstream. The experts I talked to said that this kind of pollution, it can come from wildfire smoke, when we're cooking, our building materials. Of course, they're also concerned about viruses as well. But the way the EPA regulates outdoor air quality does not apply for indoor areas. In fact, the EPA does not have congressional authority to regulate indoor air. Our state health department said that there are no broad state or federal rules or standards either for indoor air quality. The science around it is also still emerging. As you can imagine, this is pretty hard to monitor because of how fragmented indoor air quality can be, with so many different people and organizations that could be held responsible.
But now, if you have to clean the air, if you're breathing polluted air in a school or in an office, you don't have the ability to clean the air. They have to do something, the organizations, the government. So that's what makes it complicated, and that's why it has to become a law.
Professor Jose Jimenez did see air filtration improve during the pandemic, but then said it dropped off. He also says that there are CO2 monitors you can buy online anywhere from $100 to $150. But the big challenge is if something does need to be mitigated, who ultimately pays for it? These experts know that this is a very long road ahead, but are also pointing to history for things like cholera, how long it took to clean up our water supply. The CDC shows that it took a decade just to regularly start disinfecting water across the U.S. Professor Jimenez says cleaning up indoor air quality is a similar situation.